this is it. The entrance to Treeshroud Forest. Is something wrong? The atmosphere feels different than the last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. Shit. Can't store anything. Can't take anything. Ugh, this is the worst. The vibes are rancid. It's up. Anyway. I guess I'll throw away the zinc band. Take out those geopebbles, because they're causing a bit of a stack overflow. Store a box. I guess take another oranberry. Store the other box. That should work. Oh, shoot, I forgot to save. Saving might be important to me, just in the case that I get whipped. It's unlikely, but it could still happen. After all, this is Explorers of Sky, the most treasured of Mystery Dungeon games, and also apparently the hardest. Yeah, believe it or not, Explorers of Sky is the hardest Mystery Dungeon game out of the lot. Granted, there are a specific series of dungeons that we can gain access to later that are the hardest of hard, period. Exist in all Mystery Dungeon games, period. And I probably won't be able to clear, period, because of how they work and just how dangerous they can get. But still.
Dumb.
Good for you. You can dance with the petals. You can leave pollen behind and die. Trace. Evidently, that little Ralts has played Trace Memory. Grovile, could you take care of that, Okay, maybe not. Celia, could you take care of that, please? Thank you. Good night. An escape orb, which we don't need. Yeah, Zero Isle. That is the series of dungeons I was talking about and not mentioning. They are fun, but they are balls-breakingly hard. Chances are, when I finally complete Explorers of Sky as a game clearing, get through the post-game and all the side chapters, because we still have yet to do those, I would probably demote Zero Isle to its separate moment occasionally for game clear. Not game clearing, I mean for variety streams. Because Zero Isle is really fun, but also really long. And I mean really, really long. Like, you thought that having to go through 20 floors of a dungeon was dangerous? Try 99. All of them go for 99 floors. There are 5 of them, usually. North, south, east, west, and central. Each of them with their own slightly different mechanics and gimmicks. I won't spoil any of them for right now, just so I can show them when the time comes. But expect Zero Isle to be hell. You've got water to deal with, not too much of an issue. Oh, Houndoom. This is a problem, because all I've got are fire-type moves, and these guys tend to have flash fire. There we go. Anything here? A recycle TM, such... No, ignoring that. Oh, roll gummy. Perfect. Let's see. Ciliana recently got an IQ skill, so let's have Casey eat it. Burninate the psychic type. Burn it again. It knows what it did. I'm not investing in Spoonbender. What is this, Isaac? An Attract TM? Attract works as you think it does for standard Pokemon. Only works on the opposite gender because, yeah. Well, technically it's opposite sex, but you get what I mean. You gotta be kidding me. I missed? Thank you, Grovile. Turn game volume up? That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Mystery Dungeon is unfortunately kind of a quiet game for one reason or another. I've upped the volume a little bit. How does it sound right now? Oh, decoy orb. I'll leave that alone. A little more? Here's the thing about that. It's actually at cap right now. I mean, I think I can, like, put a filter on this to to give it some gain. Let's see if that works. Better? Upped the gain by about 3.5 decibels. Now 6. Because, like... For the most part, Mystery Dungeon tends to be a quiet game. It's been pretty tricky balancing this particular game audio-wise. It is. The music of this area is really nice. Actually, I wouldn't mind being quiet for a little bit, but I also have to do commentary, so... sorry. I do have a staircase. Also, hello. Hope you're doing well. Soothing and a bit eerie. Yeah, you're not wrong. This place is supposed to convey an air of mystery, isn't it? It's a nice place. key with that. And Jude. Why'd I use... I already talked about this. It has Flash Fire. I would agree. Mystery Dungeon has one of the best music tracks I've seen in a video game for a while. Of course, I play a bunch of JRPGs, and sometimes... I'd argue... Virtue's Last... Actually, no, wait, not Virtue's Last Reward. 9 Hours, 9 Doors, 9 Persons has a really nice atmospheric track. Very tense and charged. And I'm playing this through a term that Twitch does not like to hear. So I shall refer to the code word as an Emily. Because unfortunately, DS capture cards are expensive to the point that it's not worth the money to pay to buy them. And besides that, I do own a copy of this particular game, so yeah. It shouldn't be too bad. I just used fire on a Ninetales. Why am I dumb? Why am I dumb? Why am I made of pure Idiosium? Idiosium, didn't you know? It's one of the densest minerals in the world. Yes, denser than lead. What led you to believe that one was dense? But I'm Tish. Anyway. I do agree, this game does need to get a port or a remake at some point. Unfortunately, I don't know whether it's going to be possible, because apparently, Mystery Dungeon DX didn't do all that well. And ever since Gates to Infinity came out, unfortunately, again, Mystery Dungeon has kind of been dropping in popularity. Which sucks, because the Mystery Dungeon games are really, really fun and interesting. And I will time and again say that Gates to Infinity introduced a bunch of things, a bunch of nice mechanics and everything, but it had the weakest story out of the lot. If the story was better, if the characters that they were trying to sell were more interesting... sorry about the sneeze. Just, if the characters of Gates to Infinity were more interesting, if the story was better, if there was more to do in the post-game, and at that, if the gimmick that they were trying to sell with that game actually produced interesting dungeons, then maybe we wouldn't be on the down spiral right now for Mystery Dungeon games. Why did I... Wow, I caught myself on 2 there. 1, I used Fire Fang in a corner, which, that's not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. And 2, that's a Fire-type move on a Ninetales, who, guess what, has an ability to nullify fire. I'm just made of pure Idiosium. A luminous orb. Sure, use that. Nothing to see here. Small Samurai.
He's so tiny.
The tiniest Samurai. Chew a psychic type, chew a bee, or miss a bee. Ninetales' firepower is melting my mind. It might be! Ugh! Hello, RT! How's it going? doctor's office blocked my number after I kept calling about Pokemon. I don't know what they're talking about, but I need someone to take a look at this Bulbasaur I have. Oh. Thank you for blessing us with that pun. You glorious... Just... And here I thought I was the one that usually supplied the puns. Here RT comes one-upping me. Hope you're doing well this night. I'm out of fire. Man, what fire type am I that runs out of fire power? I need a means of dealing with that bee. What do I have available? Answer, Let's take this bee and make it something else! Let's make it curl. Evidently, that curly, definitely can't curl biceps. Noted. Ouch. Oh, that's bad poison, too. Ew. Do I have anything to cure that? Answer, no, I do not. Because I ate them in the marathon before. So that means I gotta hope for the best. Find the stairs fast. Because bad poison works one tile sooner than regular poison and deals more damage. Oh good, stairs. Thank you. Get me out of here. None of that. I've got oranberries at the wazoo. Let's use them before I forget that they exist and end up running into a situation where I run out of HP, realize I have all of these oranberries and aren't using them when I should be using them. That's definitely not happened in the past. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. You're misremembering. Oh my god. Celia! Stop wimping out! You're braver than this. It's just a Ninetales. There's nothing to worry about. Sure, it's beautiful and everything, and maybe I'd feel a little bit bad about scuffing its beautiful fur, but even still, it's there! With a flamethrower! It's either you get lit, or she gets dirty. I prefer one over the other. And last I checked, none of us are old enough to use that type of substance. Speaking of illicit substances... Blah. Done. Oh my gods, where are the stairs? Forests, ladies and gentlemen. They're here to make you lost. Huck. That's some sizable damage, actually. Huck. There we go. Stairs out. Power band. Nice, nice. And a light screen TM. I don't really need light screen. It's light screen. Poison jab, on the other hand, I would definitely take in a heartbeat. Yoink. Actually, I don't think anyone... Yeah, I don't have any Pokemon that could use that. I'm literally sitting on, like, 30% of my inventory because I'm out of box space. And unfortunately, we can't exactly expand the box for a bit. would like this blast seed. Oh, sent the Samurott. Okay. I'll probably take a look at it in between floors of the dungeon. Right, I'm out of like 2 or 3 of my moves. Blog. Oh wow, that is a tiny Samurott! Doesn't even... It barely reaches your head, even with the horn.
He's so tiny. So adorable.
And here I'm genuinely hoping that Teanos doesn't have... Oh my god! Why? I mean, granted, it's been a bit, but not that long. Go away, room of enemies. Alright. Time to deal with this the painful way. I don't have actually, no, I have Decoy Orb. Perfect. You, become my victim. That... In retrospect, that didn't give me all that much time at all. Go to sleep!
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Celia, you were supposed to move. Just so Grovile could get into the room. Because we need backup. Desperately. Desperately. Vehemently. I got a sippy max elixir. Alright. Caffeine in the system. We're all set, hopefully. Shoo you. That didn't work. Oh, good. Donk. At least temporarily, my substitute can take a few whippings. Unfortunately, we also have a Ninetales to deal with. And I can't exactly combat a Ninetales all too well. Ooh, this could be a problem. Blast. Gonna have to do for now. And there's the substitute dead. And there's a big problem in the room. I need help! Jeez, I didn't think I'd have to use this many orbs rapid fire, but hey, I guess we're going to have to. Actually, what am I doing? Rock. Rock. Celia, move! Thank you. Thank you, Celia. Please. Oh, for the love of Yggdrasil. We needed all of us in this room to actually deal with the incoming dude. Of course. Of course. Oh, God! Oh, come on! Cell, what are you doing? Why did you follow me? It's fine. It's fine. Cell can handle herself. Oh my god, Celiana Owerser! Where are you going, lady? Oh my god. Why did I use... I used it again! Made of Idiosium, ladies and gentlemen. Granted, I regularly state I run on logic, reason, failure, chaos. This is too much failure and too much chaos rapid fire. That's... I think I'm mentally checked out. I need an adult. I need an adult. That's how badly this has gone. The train has crashed into Central Station. And followed by the next train thereafter. This has been an absolute cavalcade of cacophony. Oh good, a level up. Because that's what I need after all of this. A 1 in every stat. You know what, Celia, you go gallivanting on your own. Because evidently I have to use a roll call. Oh my god. I swear. I'm just going to sit in this corner, attack the walls, attack my partner, attack my other partner! Everything gonna be K. Everything gonna be K. Everything gonna be K. Are we good? No other problems? Bow seal orb. At least I got a refund. Grovel, can you take care of this for me? He didn't even need to take care of it for me. Oh gods, thank you, game. For the love of all things Yggdrasil, that was terrible. What is this? Time is at a standstill. Yeah, actually, I think I know what you're talking about. That particular mod I do want to show off at some point, because it essentially turns Mystery Dungeon into a full-on tactical RPG, where you have to control every single one of your Pokemon rapid fire. And that sounds really, really cool. That sounds like something that would be totally up my alley. Because I happen to like dungeoneering type... Well, I happen to like Mystery Dungeon as a series, and this type of game as a genre. I need to pick up Sheeran the Wanderer at some point. One of the ones is on sale occasionally on Steam. That one I need to pick up. Sheeran 6, I believe it was. At that, I've also been recommended that I pick up Etrian Mystery Dungeon at some point, too. I need to find one of those. Shame that we never got the second. Didn't they... Just before we were dragged off to the future with you, Grovile. Didn't Yuxi and his friends make a promise that they'd return the time gears to their rightful places? Yet time remains stopped here. That means the time gears may not have been put back yet. We'll see about that. Forest's time gear was over here. That I've heard, yeah. Some of them introduce extra dungeons, some of them introduce extra Pokemon even. I want to play a couple of them. Maybe for a Variety Day, like as a Pokemon anniversary thing. Who knows? Actually, I need to figure out when Pokemon's anniversary is. What's this? Well, this is a time gear. There's no mistaking that. But time is still stopped around here. Not even a breeze. See? The leaves are fixed in place. It really has stopped here. But the time gear is back where it should be. Why is this happening? Yoink. What are you doing? Well, time's already stopped here. It wouldn't make much of a difference if I took the time gear now. There's also something else that's worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Ciliana, there's something I'd like you to do. What? Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes. Here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in the world right now. Sure thing. I'll go find out. Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future. Therefore, I know. If they found out I'm back, there'd be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news. I'm counting on you. Back. Got some information. What's the word? The word is not great. After we went to the future, Yuxi and his friends put back the time gears in their original places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But time stayed stopped. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more and more places. Is that true? Yep. Everyone's upset because no one can tell what's going on. Do you know what that means? If time is stopping in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time itself. If it's starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is, it is accelerating. The planet's paralysis is coming on fast. But we have to hurry then. Exactly. If we don't, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather the time gears. Then, the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower, where Dialga lives. There's a problem, though. It's located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is. But there isn't any time. That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, you two search for the Hidden Land. Okay. That okay, Casey? No, sorry. That okay, Casey? Okay then, you're in charge. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there are no clues as to where it is exactly. Considering that no one has discovered it yet, we should probably assume that it's quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea, and discover the means to do so. Cross the sea? Sorry, I don't have the knowledge about how to do that. I'll be counting on you. In the meantime, I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck. We should go searching then. Let's find the Hidden Land. So, where should we start looking? Well, as a start, why don't we think about how we can cross the sea? just so happen to be here at the beach, so... No, this isn't gonna work. A way of crossing the sea. I'm not coming up with anything. I mean, I said we'd search for the hidden land, but... where would we even begin looking? We have to hurry, too. Yeah, we don't have much information to go on. If we have no time, and we have no time to waste, we need to find the hidden land as soon as possible. Find Temporal Tower, plug in the time gears. If we fail, the plant becomes paralyzed. And we need to stop that whatever it takes. To do that, guess we have no choice but to go to the guild. Treasure Town and the guild? But we vanished in front of everyone. If we suddenly showed up, don't you know how bad of a situation that would put them in? And us? I mean, I guess everyone would be worried about us. And I miss them. And everything we saw in the future, Grovile included. And Dusknoir. And even about your past. If we tell it all to the guild, how could they believe us? What do you think? Do you think they'd believe us? I don't know. Yeah. We could tell them about everything, but even then, whether they believe it or not is up to them. They're convinced that Grovile's the villain, and they think Dusknoir is a good Pokemon. Everyone especially respects Dusknoir. I saw the future. But I still didn't want to believe the truth. If we tell everyone the truth, I'm not sure if they'd be able to accept it.
It's true. Maybe no one would believe us, but that just is part of the risk. Maybe someone would believe us. We just have to tell them anyway.
Why?
Well, you said it yourself. We need everyone's help. The more people we have on this, the better. And besides, the world is at stake. We need to take any risk possible.
Right. There's no way we can find the hidden land on our own. If we don't get everyone's help, we'll run out of time. You're right. Let's go to Wigglytuff's guild. Back to the guild, tell everyone the truth. I can imagine they'd be shocked, but I'm sure they'd understand. Let's go. Now that, give myself a sippy. And apparently accidentally banged the wall that's like 3 inches away from me. Of course. Of course. I sleep in a corner. Of course I'd bonk the wall. Here we are, Wigglytuff's guild. Feels like we haven't been here in a long time. But now that we're here, it feels kind of awkward to go in. After all, we did vanish in front of everyone in a mysterious way. It'd be kind of awkward, even embarrassing to walk in out of the blue. No. We can't go around acting embarrassed. We have to see everyone and tell them the truth. Right, stand above the sentry post.
Pokemon detected! Pokemon detected!
Whose footprint? Whose footprint?
The footprint belongs to... The footprint belongs to...
What's wrong, Diglett? Respond! Respond! What? Hey, Diglett! Where do you think you're burrowing off to?
That footprint. It's Saliana!
What?
What? It is Celiana! And Casey, too! Ticklet, long time no see. What is that?
It's a Pokemon house. I'm kidding. Hey, it's true!
Oh my gosh, it really is you two!
You're both alive.
We worried so much about you.
I was... My golly.
Everyone, home. Welcome home! Celiana, Casey!
What? What was that again? Just hold on for a moment. Let me get this story straight.
Okay.
Ahem. Let me summarize your story so far. First, Grovile's actually a good Pokemon, and he was collecting the time gears to save the world.
Yes?
And the Great Dusknoir only pretended to be kind and helpful, but he was actually a heinous and wicked villain.
Yep. Though I didn't really phrase it...
Sorry?
I didn't really phrase it like heinous and wicked.
And Casey is Grovile's ex-partner.
Yep.
So Dusknoir wanted to get rid of both Casey and Grovile, so he took them to the future.
And me too, since I happened to be there, and knew too much.
Then you managed to escape from Dusknoir by the skin of your teeth, and barely made it back home from the future.
Yep.
And finally, this planet will soon become paralyzed, and to prevent that, Grovile started collecting the time gears again. Meanwhile, you two are looking for a place called the Hidden Land to take them to. Is that your story in its full entirety?
That's everything.
Celiana, Casey, you must have had a bad dream or something.
What?
Why don't you two just go to your room and get some rest?
Hold on. Are you accusing us of lying? What we told you was the truth.
I'm sure. I'm sure you two are suffering from exhaustion. A good nap will fix that.
That's not it, Chatot. Believe us, we're not lying.
That's quite enough. Tell me, is there a part of your story that's even remotely plausible? A place called the Hidden Land?
Gaslight is a gatekeep girl boss.
You have a point. I'm the head of intelligence here, and I've heard of no such place. Besides, the Great Dusknoir is far too kind to do anything like you've alleged.
Well, yes, I couldn't believe it either. It was a shock. And it was hard for me to accept, but...
I'll hear no more of this. I don't care what you say, the Great Dusknoir, the villain? That's simply unbelievable. Seriously, don't you two feel the same way? How can anybody seriously think of the Great Dusknoir as a villain?
We hold Dusknoir in high esteem. We can't believe it.
See? Everyone shares the same opinion.
But...
Eh? What up? What's up, Sunflora?
there's something I don't understand. That time, when the Great Dusknoir was about to return to the future.
Whee!
What Dusknoir did then, it was strange any way you look at it.
Really? You think so? Don't you think that Celiana and Casey fell into the dimensional hole by accident? No way! Dusknoir grabbed them and yanked them in. Hey, you're right. It looked that way to me too. Hey, what happened was really weird.
Gosh, I really had to wonder why Dusknoir did something like that. If what Celiana is saying is true, what Dusknoir did does make sense.
What? Wait a minute. So is that what you think now? Are you actually saying you may believe them? Well, what's your answer?
I believe them. What? What did you say? Bidoof, you're claiming the Great Dusknoir as a villain?
Oh, golly. I surely did think highly of the Great Dusknoir. The whole idea sounds troubling when you put it that way. But there's something more important here. Yep. Casey and Celiana are more important. That's why. I believe what they have to say.
What? Bidoof. Hey, I believe them too. Me too, oh my gosh. They're our guild colleagues after all. Corfish, Sunflora.
I believe them.
Me too. So do I.
Casting doubt on our colleagues is wrong. Trust is a must.
Ah! Thank you, everyone. Thank you for believing us. Well, hiya. Sounds like we all agree. We all believe our friends. That's great. Then let's begin searching for the Hidden Land.
Whoa, just hold on there, Guildmaster.
What's wrong?
We're not all in agreement yet, are we?
Huh?
We're all good with the story, but I suspect Chatot isn't convinced.
Oh, is that all? Well, you don't need to worry about Chatot. Chatot's convinced, right? Because Chatot believed Celiana's story all along. Right, Chatot?
What?
How peculiar. Well, Guildmaster, there's no fooling you. I admit it. Yes, I believe Casey and Celiana right from the start. But, if I'd have said that, I'd have believed them right away. Everyone would have just gone along with everything I said.
What's all this, then?
That's why I was so contrary. I wanted to put your friendship to the test.
Gosh, likely story.
But, without a doubt, I was convinced from the get-go. I knew everyone would surely believe their colleagues. Says you. Casey, Celiana, I believe you. You're my good friends in the guild membership. Now listen up, everyone. Time's stopping in more and more places. From Celiana's story, we know our world is in danger. That means we have to do something. This is our time. In the name of the Wigglytuff Guild, we'll combine all our efforts. We'll discover the Hidden Land. Let's do this, everyone! Chatot. Yes, sir? Okay, everyone. From now on, we're shifting all our efforts to locating the Hidden Land. We also have to let everyone know what's happening in our world. It's gonna get busy. We have to work hard.
I sure will. I'll put her down to Treasure Town. I'll get the word out, by golly.
I'll go too. We have to let Azelf and his friends know too. If they're back at their lakes, they might try to stop Grovile. Hey, I'll go tell them. Okay. Everyone else, search for the Hidden Land, please.
Yeah.
Peter, Sunflora, others. Once your errands are done, gather information.
Yes, sir.
Well, hurry. We'll find the Hidden Land together. Yunta!
Alright, let's show some guts.
Hey! Sorry I don't have any information on the Hidden Land, but maybe... But where's Torkoal? The town elder may know something. Torkoal, the town elder? That would be the wisest and eldest Pokemon of Treasure Town. He loves the hot spring, so he's always there. In fact, I'm positive you'll find him at the hot spring. Oh, I remember.
All the way back in chapter, 5 or 6. What a brick.
Him, the nice old Pokemon we met. He should put his ears of wisdom to use. Go ask Torkoal for advice. I think we got to the hot spring first time through Waterfall Cave. Let's go. But first, it is getting late, and besides, you must be hungry. My stomach growled. Yours too, huh? You should have dinner, then get a good night's sleep. We can all get to work tomorrow. Casey's belly growled again.
Jeez, Casey. Letting your belly bark at Chimecho, huh? It feels like such a long time since the last time we've sat down like this. The glorious sounds and sights of chewing Pokemon.
It's been a long time since we've been in this room. It feels as though I'm finally home. You know, I'm glad everyone believed our story. I got a little emotional over it, even. Let's go meet Torkoal tomorrow and talk with him. Let's get back at it tomorrow, Casey.